Hey YouTube, and welcome to today's video. Today I have a bit of a special one. I have a double feature movie review for you. That's right, I saw two movies in one day. Don't even ask why. I am, yeah, not normal. So the first movie I saw today was a British movie called Their Finest Hour. And it's basically a movie that tells a story about a few people who want to make a movie to inspire the British people and the Americans to fight and win World War II. The story is set in London in 1940 during, the start of the Second World War, and it basically follows Catherine Cole, who is helping to write the script for a movie. Um, it's an interesting war story, and it basically is the movification, if that is even a word, of the British saying, keep calm and carry on. Because despite everything that they face, personal loss, bombardments, the ministry that gets involved, well, basically a lot of ministries want to get involved in this movie because they feel it will be good for the war effort and it will be good for morale at either both at the front and the home front. And the war ministry is like, yeah, and we can use this movie and we can send it to America to get the Americans involved in this war because we need their help to win this thing, all of that stuff. Yeah, so basically things kept getting thrown at them. There's love stories in there. The reason I love this movie so much, there's actually two. Well, one, the story itself. Two is Gemma Atherton, who plays a very, very convincing Catherine Cole. Did I get the name right? I can't even remember. Wow. Two movies in one day, it gets hard to remember. Anyway, she plays the role so convincingly, so amazingly. It is a fantastic acting prestation, or do you even say that? Wow, my brain is really fried. Uh, but absolutely, the movie is so great, and Bill Nighy is in it, and people who know me know that I am a massive fan of Bill Nighy. He is amazing. A big surprise for me in this movie was to see the actress who played Narcissa Malfoy, which is really great to see her in this like 50s dress up. Well, actually 40s dress up. The Second World War was in the 1940s. Seriously, my brain is not working today. I do apologize. But if you love that's this sort of movie, like it's not a war movie per se because it's not like soldiers fighting epic battles, but it's like a war movie about the war being made. So yeah, if that's your sort of thing, if you like Gemma Atherton, if you like Bill Nighy, if you like British movies, do yourself a favor, go see this. It's called Their Finest Hours, and Their Finest Hour. Do be prepared, bring some tissues because there's some very emotional moments in there. The second movie I saw today is something completely different. It is The Circle. As you may know, The Circle movie is based on The Circle book that came out in 2013, written by Dave Eggers. Now, I came across this book actually because of the trailer for The Circle movie, which I saw sometime, I think, last year. For another movie I watched a lot of movies in case you hadn't noticed. And I actually was pretty disappointed with the book. I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm not a person to dislike things really fast, but the book started off very promising, but the ending, it got so preachy, it got so patronizing and belligerent that, yeah, I was really, really disappointed. I did finish it. I think in all of my life, there's one book that I didn't finish, and that's it. The movie, they changed a lot of things. I know that the author of the book, Dave Eggers, was involved in this movie, and they changed a lot of things, which on the one hand, it's a mixed bag. It's a good thing because the movie feels a lot less preachy and belligerent, but on the other hand, the movie loses a lot of its depth. Now, for those of you who don't know the story, The Circle is basically a company, and we follow a girl who starts working for this company. Her name is May Holland. She is in a movie portrayed by Emma Watson. Now, also in this movie, we see Tom Hanks as Eamon. I can't remember his last name. And a big surprise in this movie for me was John Boyega, who some of you may know as Finn, the stormtrooper, gone, rebel alliance person thing in Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. It was kind of a surprise for me to see him in this movie, on the one hand, because the character he plays in the book is originally a Russian guy, so they also changed the name of the character. The first name stays the same, but the first part of the movie is similar to what happens in the book. The second part is almost completely different, where in the book, actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil this for you. You have to read the book and watch the movie yourself, because for all the criticism I give this book and the movie, they do make some very valid points about sharing things online and privacy and things like that. So it does really make you think. Emma Watson is a great actress. She does a really great job in this movie as well. I don't know what was going on with John Boyega. He had this type of neck beard thing, which was really weird. It was really throwing me off for some reason. I also was kind of sad because his character plays a much bigger role in the book than in the movie. But of course, if you're going to be toning down a 504, if I remember correctly, pages book into a movie that's an hour and 50 minutes long, you're going to lose a bunch of depth. The storyline of May's parents is still there. The storyline with Mercer is still there, though I also have to say that I expected them to cast someone completely different as Mercer, but that might just have been my imagination. Tom Hanks is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a great actor, and he can pull off any role. It was a good movie. I also love that they cast Karen Gillan as Annie. It's, refreshing to see her in something that is not sci-fi, which is gonna sound kind of weird. I love her as Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy. I love her as Amy Pond in Doctor Who, but it is kind of, though, actually, no. Come to think of it, The Circle can actually kind of be seen as a sci-fi movie. Sorta, maybe. I don't know, whatever. I'm just rambling at this point because I saw 2 movies today and my brain feels like scrambled eggs right now. Anyway, have you seen any of these 2 movies I just mentioned? What did you think? Do you plan on seeing any, both of them, either of them, none of them? Let me know in the comments. Why not? That's gonna do it for me today. I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!